first initial thoughts now after the game?
It stings. I mean, #1 team in the country, shot for shot with them. Beat ourselves today. 4 personal foul penalties in the first quarter. Just giving them yards right there, that doesn't help. I mean, turning the ball over. I mean, not creating turnovers on defense. Just all around team loss there.
How do you get beyond this because you still have football to play?
Go back, look at ourselves tomorrow, see where we need to improve, see where we can improve, and just go from there. I mean, we got still a long season ahead of us. Win or go home, and it's fight to win.
Can you speak to how little margin of error you have against a team with that many weapons? I mean, they have guys kind of everywhere who are pretty fast and pretty big.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not doing your job at a high level, and they're going to do their job at a high level, I mean, what do you ask? I mean, you got to be able to do your job at a high level and perform in these games, and it doesn't matter who we're playing and who we're playing against. #1 team in the country, the worst team in the country, you still got to do your job.
Dom, you guys were down 28-10 at one point there in the first half, and cut to a 7-point margin before halftime. What do you think that says about the team that you guys were?
It means that we're capable of winning these games. I mean, it just came down to the end. We beat ourselves at the end of the day, and just be able to regroup and look ourselves in the mirror tomorrow and be able to improve and just keep on going for the rest of the season.
Dom, this isn't a team this year that's really beat itself at all, so why do you think that was the case tonight? Does anything come immediately to mind?
Penalties, I mean, I don't even know the number, but I do remember having 4 personal foul penalties in the first quarter. I mean, you just can't have that against the #1 team in the country. Not creating turnovers on defense. I mean, just stuff like that. I mean, team lost there.
How do leaders handle this? Because I'm sure there have to be some tough conversations after some of the things you were talking about.
Keeping everyone's hopes up, keeping everyone's beliefs up. I mean, just keeping our heads up at the end of the day. I mean, yeah, it's a tough loss at the end of the day. I mean, you go to the Big Ten championship, but you got to write our own script. I mean, lose to the #1 team in the country, lose to the #3 team in the country. I mean, what are you going to tell your kids down the road 20, 30 years from now? What happened in the 2024 season? All you got to do is we fought adversity and kind of came back from it.
What was the message at halftime after those first half penalties?
0-0. I mean, we got to come out and play our game, punch them in the mouth, and be able to play. I mean, be a third quarter team. I mean, we were a great third quarter team all year, and just didn't execute today.
It looked like their receiver, number 15, was finding a lot of success today. What did he do well to kind of get open all the time?
Being able to pick our coverage apart. I mean, be able to find the holes where we're in zone coverage and in man getting wide open. I mean, just being able to play our defense. I mean, he's a heck of a player, and he's quick, and he's going to have a big future.
Tom, after the game in the locker room, as a captain, was there anything specific that you said to your teammates or any message you gave?
Not like something specific, but Coach Connor had a great message. It's just like, you're writing your own script for the 2024 season. Like, what's everyone going to ask you 20, 30 years from now? I mean, yeah, you fought adversity, but how does it end? I mean, we still have a long season ahead of us. Win or go home, and I think we're going to take a hard look at ourselves tomorrow and be able to come back from it.
Tom, what made Dylan Gabriel so hard to stop today?
He was getting the ball out fast. He was making great reads, and he was finding the open receivers. I mean, he was able to check when we were in man, check when we were in zone, and get to our coverage beaters.
Dom, you guys just